Howdy folks, and welcome to HawkMeyer Outdoors. And on this episode, we're taking a look at the Fiskars XA22 Hookaroon. So, y'all stay tuned. The Fiskars XA22 Hookaroon is a type of pickaroon. It's designed to pick up wood, to drag wood, just be helpful around the wood yard. I've never used one personally. I think it's going to save a little wear and tear on my back. So we'll get it out of this packaging and see how it does. There's a little trigger lock here on the package. Undo that. And there it is. That beak on that bad boy. So yeah, that's basically the unboxing. You could reuse this as plastic material. I mean, you could hang it up. Kind of nice if you wanted to reuse it and kind of keep it organized. Save you from poking everything with that hook. I mean, look at that. There we go. Okay, so far so good. We'll get into some bigger stuff and see how it does. To go over some of the specifications of the Fiskars Hookaroon, the first thing I noticed about this, it's lightweight. It comes in at 1.8 pounds, and it achieves that lightweight with this 28-inch fiberglass handle. I was a little concerned that it's not going to be durable or have enough swinging power to really sink into that wood, but that hasn't been an issue. And a lot of that is due in part to this hook on it. A lot of pickaroons on the market today have a straight pick on them. This thing kind of curves down and allows you to get in that wood nice and deep. Sometimes too deep. There's definitely a learning curve. If you just go and smack it as hard as you can, you're really going to drive that pick into that wood, and it's a little hard to get off. So it's going to take a little getting used to get the right swing. A couple other specifications or features of this Hookaroon. It is made in Finland. This is not some cheap plastic thing that's going to break on you right out of the box. And another key feature to this, it does have a lifetime warranty through manufacturer's defects. So if something ain't put together right, hopefully old Fiskars will take care of us. So far, I don't have any complaints about it. It seems like it's doing the job just fine. The more that I'm using this tool, the more uses I'm finding for it. Of course, you've got the traditional hook into a small piece of wood to lift up for handling. And that's perfect for split pieces of wood or small rounds. But this thing's also excellent moving larger pieces of wood. Now, you're not necessarily going to hook into a large piece of wood and lift it up, but you can hook into that large piece of wood and drag it behind you to your truck, your trailer, your four-wheeler, whatever you're loading that piece of wood into. That saves you from trying to wrangle that wood up or roll it across the ground. It's very handy to have that. Something else that's very handy I found today, especially if you're using a splitting maul or an axe, if you have your cut rounds, you can upright them with the Hookaroon. And once you upright them all, you can come through with your splitting maul and split those pieces of wood. And that saves you a whole lot on your back uprighting those pieces of wood. Something else I'm excited to try is using the Hookaroon to unload your truck. Now, I have an 8-foot bed, and sometimes I've only got so much reach. This tool is going to help me extend that reach a little bit. Now I have to still get up in the truck bed to get the pieces up by the cab, but this is going to save me from getting up there as early. I can use it to extend my reach and unload that truck a little faster and easier. So that's just some of the uses I found with the Fiskars Hookaroon today. I'm sure there's a ton more. If y'all got any, sound off in the comments and tell me how you use yours. A couple points that I wanted to show y'all. First off would be the sharpness of that hook. I've had no trouble getting that into a block of wood, either on its end or on the side. It sinks in no matter what. And once you get that hook in the wood, there's a few little jimpings right here on the hook itself and back here on the pivot. I believe those are designed to help you remove the hook once you've sunk the hook into the block of wood. They do seem to help. Another feature would be this hole here. I'm not sure really why it's there. A person could use that to hang it up in their shop if you want to put it on a peg or something. Personally, I'll use the packaging that the Hookaroon came in for storage. That's just a few of the features I wanted to point out. One other use I'm finding with this Fiskars Hookaroon is when it comes time to unload your truck. You can use it to extend your reach just a little bit, and that's going to save you from getting up and down on your truck so often. A lot of good uses with this Fiskars Hookaroon. After a few days using the Fiskars XA22 Hookaroon, it's time to give my final thoughts about it. I think it's a quality, well-made tool that I'll get years of good service out of. If that changes, I'll be sure to let you guys know. With that being said, I don't believe this tool is revolutionary, groundbreaking, or anything like that. I think it has its applications, and it'll be handy to have when the need arises. But I don't think I'll be using this every time I go out to cut wood. With that being said, if you're a person with a bad back, maybe you're older, shorter, this might be the tool to up your firewood production. Thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like. We'd really appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time on HawkMeyer Outdoors.